Hi, and welcome to day 1 of the Core Strength for Low Back Pain Challenge. Our first exercise is going to be the pelvic tilt. This is going to be at the basis of all of our exercises moving forward, and it's really important for protecting our lower back. So let's get started. You're going to come onto your mat on your back, okay, knees up, and you're just going to relax here. Now, from this relaxed position, you might notice that you're able to slide your hand or a couple fingers underneath your back between the mat and your lower back. That's totally normal. What we're going to do with the pelvic tilt is we're going to press our back so that it's flat against the mat, and I'm going to guide you through that. With the pelvic tilt, we want to think about turning our tailbone up towards the ceiling. When you do that, you're going to automatically feel those low abs engage. Okay, and then you can release. As you come into that tilted position, you're going to breathe out. Okay, so we're going to tuck our tailbone, breathe out, and relax, breathe in. Good. We're going to do that 9 more times. We're going to try to hold each tilt for 2 seconds and actively think about pushing your back flat against the mat. So here we go. Number 2. And release, breathe in. 3. Good. Release, breathe in. 4. Good. Pushing that low back against the mat. Breathe in and release. 5. Good. 6. Pushing that back flat against the mat, tailbone towards the ceiling. Breathe in and relax. 7. Good. Release. 8. Pushing that back flat against the mat. Breathe in. 9. And breathe in, relax. And last one, here we go. Tilt, breathe out, push, push, push that low back against the mat, and release. Good. So that's the first variation of the pelvic tilt. Now I'm going to show you the second variation that is going to mimic what we're going to want to do when we get into exercises like the plank. So let's come up onto all fours. Now, from all fours, we want to have our knees hip width apart, and we want to have our hands so that they're in line with our shoulders, meaning they're not out here, okay? So we're on all fours to get started. And now we're going to do the same thing from this position. So we're thinking about tucking our tailbone between our legs like this each time. Okay, we also want to think about drawing our belly button in towards the spine as we tilt and breathe out. So we're going to do this one for 10. Let's start relaxed, neutral spine. And here we go. We're going to tuck our tailbone between the legs and breathe out. Trying to draw our belly button in at the same time and release, breathe in. Good. 2. Breathe in. 3. Good. Breathe in, relax. 4. Breathe in, relax. Good. We're going to take a break after 5. So here we go. 5, tucking tailbone, breathing out. And breathe in, relax. Coming back to a neutral spine. Now, and if at any point you feel your low back start to strain, just take a rest and continue when you're ready. If it feels like it's too much, that's okay. That's enough for the day. Everyone is different in terms of what level of core strength they're at. So at any sign of strain or pain in your back, you can take a rest and stop, continue later, or try again tomorrow, okay? We've got 5 more of these. So I really want you to think about, as you're tucking your tailbone, Also trying to draw that belly button in. You should be feeling those low abs contract each time. We just have 5 more. Starting in that neutral spine position. And here we go. We're going to tuck the tailbone, breathing out. Good. Bracing those abs and release. Breathe in. 6. Good. Release. Breathe in. 7. Good. Release. 8. Good. Release. 9. Release. And 10. Good. And you can release. If you are having any trouble with the idea of tucking the tailbone between your legs, another common cue that I like to use is the idea of turning your hips towards your ribs. Okay, so just like this. As soon as you do that, you're going to feel those lower abs contract. So there it is. Day 1 is complete with the pelvic tilt. New exercise coming tomorrow, but before we start that one, we're gonna repeat the pelvic tilt just as a refresher, as a reminder, and then you're gonna be able to apply it to exercise number 2 on day 2. So look out for day 2's video in your inbox tomorrow, and I will see you then.